196. प्रत्यक् तत् सत्यमेव भवेदेतद्यद्यात्माप्यन्य इष्यते। आत्मा सावन्य इति च नानुन्मत्तस्य गीर्यम्। The question was, by knowing one thing, something else cannot know. But Shruti says, if you know Atma, everything else is known. How is it ever possible? This is the doubt for which answer was given. Your statement or doubt is true provided Atma and Anatma are two distinct things existing independent of each other. See, anything other than Atma means what is it? Anatma. So, and the question was, if we know Atma, how is it ever possible that all Anatma is known? And all Anatma consists of what? What does all Anatma comprise? Entire Jagat, entire creation, which includes our own embodiment also. Entire creation, that means from Hiranyagarbha onwards. What about Ishvara? Ishvara is in creation or outside creation? He is a part and parcel, because he is the one who creates part and parcel of, because the Maya Shakti, that creative power is there. His status also is in the realm of creation. That's why in Nrisimha Uttara Tapani Upanishad says, Turiyaha Ishvara Grasaha. You know, Turiya, that means the state of pure Atma Swarupa swallows, devours the status of even Ishvara. So, even avatars bodies have got the same degree of reality as the world. Of course, it has got a specific mission, unparalleled mission it has got, but as far as the degree of reality is concerned, it is same as the Jagat. But of course, it doesn't have the Vyavaharika Satta. This we have seen long back as well. Avatara's embodiment cannot be taken as Paramarthika Satta. What is Paramarthika Satta? The absolute reality. Only Atma, the Chaitanya Tattva alone can be Paramarthika reality. Atma or Brahma alone can be the Paramarthika reality. Avatara cannot be said to have the Vyavaharika Satta. You and me are all in Vyavaharas because we are born of Karma Phalas. And Avatara is not born of Karma Phala. So, Pratibhasika Satta, you can't ascribe Avatara, because a body is born and body is going to be left. In whatever manner it will be left, it is going to disappear. It is not going to continue after a certain period of time. So therefore, you can't say it's Paramarthika Satta, absolute reality it can't be. Like Brahma, Chaitanya, it can't be. Nor can you say Vyavaharika Satta, because that embodiment is not born of Karma Phala like ours. Now what remains? The third degree of reality is what? Pratibhasika Satta. Like your dream, it appears to be there, experience truly not there. So that is from the standpoint of the degree of reality. But otherwise, just as this Jagat is going to disappear, so also the embodiment of Avatar, whether Rama, Krishna, whoever the person may be, is going to disappear. So that being the case, final reality is what? The Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa, Chaitanya Swarupa, the pure awareness principle, the pure consciousness principle. That is the final reality. Now, sir, your doubt is valid provided this Atma Tattva, the all-pervasive pure awareness principle, Chaitanya Tattva, and Anatma means entire creation, are two distinct entities existing independent of each other. Then if you know one thing, you can't know other things. But what is the relation here? In reality, the Jagat, Anatma, has no existence apart from Atma. It is just like mistaking a rope for a snake. Though, otherwise, rope and snake are two distinct things, but the mistaken snake is not distinct from the rope. So also, the Atma Tattva and Jagat Tattva, the Anatma Rupa Jagat Tattva has no existence apart from Atma. From that standpoint, so no sane person will say this Anatma Rupa Jagat is distinct from Atma, and therefore, just as when you know the rope, it is as good as known the entire snake. If you know Atma Sarupa, it is as good as known the entire Anatma Rupa Jagat. So therefore, that doubt is not valid. This also is, he says, points out, further substantiated by the forthcoming phrase of this Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which speaks like this: Yathaha vai padena anuvinde. So this is what is the subsequent phrase of same mantra 147 of Brihadaranyaka, which we are analyzing so far. So Yathaha vai padena anuvinde. This Drishtanta is now explained from 197 to 199 and then applied to Darshta. So what we mean by that pada, example, illustration, and how it applies in knowing one thing, and knowing one thing leads to knowing of everything. How is it? That is now going to be explained. Before going further, let us see what is that, this example. Yathaha vai padena anuvinde literally means just as by a pada. Pada literally means a foot, but here it is footprint. Example is like this. In olden days, in village, and a horse or a cow was lost, and the owner is searching, and searching, he could not get. Finally, he got the trace of the footprints of the horse, because footprint of the horse as such, that is what is called as the pada here, not simply the foot, the hoof. So when it goes, tarred roads were not there in those days, okay? If tarred roads were there, footprint will not be there, but all village mud roads as such, so all fields also in the field, so the footprints, when the footprint is seen, so he said what? I got the horse. There is no horse there. How he says, I got the horse? He follows the footprints, it has to lead to the horse only. That is what it is. Yathaha vai loke padena. Bhashyakara there explains, Gavadi khurankitaha deshaha padam iti. Gavadi, cow, etc., horse. Khura means hoof. So that means khurankitaha, that means by the hooves, whatever that is, that footprint that one gets. So that is what is called pada, uchyate. Now he says, padena, tena padena, by that footprint what happens? Nashtam. Nashtam means not dead or destroyed. So that is adrishyam, last one. A horse or a cow which is last one, and one who wants to gain, what does he want to gain? He wants to gain vivitsitam, labdhum ishtam. He has lost the horse, he wants to find out the horse now. That horse, he says, what does he do? So now, pashum padena anveshamanaha. With the help of the foot, that means the footprint, he is now following the footprint and finding the horse. Certainly he is going to get or not. So also, in Upanishads, in the Vedas, lots of things about Atma is told. All that is told in the Shastras, actually speaking, Atma or Anatma. All that is told in the Shastra, including Omkara, Atma or Anatma. like footprint only. It is like the footprint only, not the horse. It is like the footprint. But if you follow closely with the due preparedness of the mind, you are bound to discover Atma. So now he says, entire Jagat has no existence apart from Atma. What is told in the Shruti also is in the realm of Atma or Anatma? Anatma only. Entire Vedas are only what? Anatma only. Anatma only. But like the footprint, they lead you to the Atma Swarupa. So like this, and the other way now. Once you know the Atma, all this is which is falsely attributed or superimposed on the Atma as good as known. This is the illustration now from here 197 to 199 in 3 stanzas. So what is it? He first explains what is that Drishtanta, then applies in the case of knowing everything by knowledge of Atma. Continuing. प्रत्यक् तत्वे परिज्ञाते जगत् तत्त्वं प्रबुध्यते इत्यत्र पददृष्टान्तो यथावत् स विविच्यते प्रत्यक् तत्वे परिज्ञाते जगत् तत्त्वं प्रबुध्यते. There in your book Prabudhyate is there. It should be Prabudhyate. Alternate reading is there. It is a better reading. Prabudhyate. Iti atra. Then add yaha padadrishtantaha. Further add shrutya pradarshitaha. Iti atra. Yaha to be added. Further padadrishtantaha. Further add shrutya pradarshitaha. Saha यथावत विविच्यते. सहा यथावत विविच्यते. प्रत्यक तत्वे परिज्ञाते. प्रत्यक तत्व. प्रत्यक तत्व. प्रत्यक is what? Atma. You should know. You need not separately say pratyak atma. What is literal meaning of pratyak? Innermost. What do you mean by innermost? Our body is there. You enter. Inside and inside, more inside you go. If that is the case, cardiovascular surgeons will tell there is nothing called Atma, because they say we are cutting open so many hearts and we don't find any Atma there. So not that way inner as such. In terms of independence, more pervasiveness, etc. Panchakosha Viveka, Taittiriya, we have seen that. So that is that which is not dependent. See, look here. The physical body, the Annamaya Kosha depends on the Pranamaya Kosha. If pranas don't function, physical body will be out of gear. So, but pranas depend on the mind. See, when you are disturbed in the mind, your pranas will not function properly. So, mind depends on intellect. Intellect depends on Chaitanya Tattva, without which it is not possible for that to function. So, independence and of course pervasiveness, etc., other aspects also are there. So pratyak, the most inner one, that is what Chaitanya Tattva. See, in sleep, Chaitanya is there. None of other things are cognized. They may be there in dormant condition, but they are not in a manifest condition. Chaitanya is there. So now suppose point out a condition when Chaitanya is not there and you are there. Chaitanya is not there and you are there. Anytime. Even you can't imagine. You know, hey? Swamiji, you don't know. I am a genius. I can imagine. Is it not? Yes, you can. Agreed. You imagined or not? Yes. What did you imagine? I am there, but Chaitanya is not there. Very good. You know that or not? You were there, but Chaitanya were not there. How did you know? Because of which you knew that you were there, Chaitanya were not there. You don't know what Chaitanya is. That itself is Chaitanya. Because of which you know that you are there and Chaitanya, you imagine Chaitanya is not there. But that absence of so-called Chaitanya, because you know, because Chaitanya only. So therefore, that is the Pratyak Tattva, means Atma Tattva, that's fine. When the Atma Swarupa, Chaitanya Rupa, Atma Swarupa, Parijñate, not simply Jnate, not simply by reading the book, etc. Oh, Atma must be like this. It should be the one because of which all these sense organs, organs of actions are functioning, mind is functioning, all thoughts are known. That is Paroksha Jnana. Parijñate, Sakshatkriti, directly cognized. So therefore, that Parokshanubhava, Aparoksha Jnana, Aparokshanubhuti, that must be there. Atmanubhava must be there. Parijñate, Jagat Tattvam Prabudhyati. The basis, the principle behind the entire Jagat is known when you know the Atma Swarupa, Pratyagatma Swarupa. Iti, to this effect, Atra means here, in this Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Yaha Padadrishtantaha Shrutya Pradarshitaha. By Shruti means Upanishad, whatever Padadrishtanta, the illustration of Pada, we have read it, Yathaha vai Padena Anuvindit 147 Brihadaranyaka. So that Drishtantaha Pradarshitaha is cited, shown, Saha, that illustration, author says now, Yathavat Vivichyate, as it is means what it conveys. Vivichyate is described. Vivichyate can mean also analyzed, but here it is described. So what does this illustration of Pada, that's Pada Drishtanta, convey? Let us see now. First he explains the illustration, then applies in the case of Atma. Ekam padam yathashvasya drishtva shvattvamasheshataha. Drishtavaneva bhavati drishtoshva iti varnanat. Yatha anvaya. Yatha ashvasya ekam padam drishtva. Yatha ashvasya ekam padam drishtva. Second line, last quarter. Drishtaha ashvaha iti varnanat. Drishtaha ashvaha iti varnanat. Asheshataha ashvatvam Drishtavan eva bhavati. Asheshataha ashvatvam drishtavan eva bhavati. Yatha, just as. So, Yatha says, Ashvasya ekam padam drishtva. Having seen one pada. Pada here is foot, but it means footprint. So, having seen one footprint of horse. If he has seen actual, suppose he has seen one leg of or one foot of Ashwa, means where is the horse? There only. No, here it is footprint. So because the example is of Pada. So therefore, Yatha Ashvasya ekam padam drishtva. So having seen one footprint of this horse, what does this person who was searching for this horse say? Drishtaha ashvaha iti varnana. He exclaims, oh, literally it means, I saw the horse. Actually it is, I got the horse. Actually what he has seen is what? Only one footprint. And he exclaims, I got the horse. Because why? He knows now it is not difficult to get the horse, because all that he has to do is what? Closely follow the footprint. So therefore, having seen one footprint of the horse, just as the person exclaimed that I saw the horse, means I got the horse. Iti varnanat. Asheshataha ashvatvam drishtavan eva bhavati. Certainly that person is what? Has got the horse, means as good as he has seen the horse, means it's just a matter of time now. He has to closely follow, and how far the horse has gone from the first footprint it has, here the person has seen. Means it is as good as the horse is seen, means horse is obtained. This is what the Pada Drishtanta given by the Upanishad. Now in the same manner, now let us see how Atma known, everything, the basis of Jagat is known, let us know. Evam svadeha matraste sakshi tattveva lokite. Ashesha jagatastatvam labhe taiva na samshayaha. First line Anvaya as it is. Evam svadeha matrasthe sakshi tattve avalokite. Second line. Ashesha jagataha tattvam labheta eva. Labheta eva by sandhi. Labheta eva. Labheta eva. Add there. Atra. Add atra. Samshayaha. Na. Further add kartavyaha. Atra. Samshayaha. Na. Kartavyaha. Evam. Like this. Like what? As in the case of this pada drishtanta of a horse. When you see this means directly cognize this. What? Svadeha matrasthe sakshi tattve avalokite. Avalokite. When you see, directly cognize, directly know what? The sakshi tattva. Where is it? Svadeha matrasthe. The Sakshi Tattva abiding, available in one's own body. What is that Sakshi Tattva? That Chaitanya Tattva, because of which you experience everything, because of it you know everything, because of it each and every thought that passes in your antakarana mind is known. This is a fact we are seeing. All experiences, whether waking or dream, are presented to us through antakarana vrittis, the thought patterns. Thoughts by themselves are inner, which just as an object that is there in the darkness cannot be seen unless illumined by the light. So also, inner thought cannot be cognized, is not available for our knowing or experiencing unless illumined by a knowledge principle, not this light principle, but knowledge principle. That knowledge principle is Chaitanya. And it is everywhere. And being everywhere, wherever a thought crops up in your mind, what happens? What happens? The reflection comes there. Just as you take the mirror outside in the sun, the moment you take the sun will get reflected like that. Here what you have to do? From the house you have to take the mirror outside, but the sun is not in the house. But as far as Atma is concerned, there is no place where Atma is not there. Only delay is the production of a thought in the antakarana. A thought should be born in your mind. The moment a thought is born in the mind, what happens? What is cast there? Chidabhasa, or reflection of Chaitanya, and that Chidabhasa makes us know the Atma Swarupa. So that not Atma Swarupa. Atma Swarupa. Of course, for Atma Swarupa knowing also it is required, but here we have not gone to that extent. That particular thought. So therefore say, so Sakshi, that means Sakshi Tattve Avalokite. This Sakshi, what is that Sakshi? Chaitanya, which itself is the knowledge principle, directly makes us know the all thoughts which give us. In sleep also vrittis, but different vrittis, very subtle vrittis, they also should be illuminated by Chaitanya. Chidabhasa is there in those subtle vrittis, because of which only they also are known. So therefore, here says, so and this Sakshi Tattva, where is it available? It is everywhere, but available to us through the channel of our antakarana, and that antakarana mind complex He is housed in body, and therefore he says, Swadeha Matrasthe. When that Sakshi, the Chaitanya Tattva, which makes us know all thoughts, makes us undergo all experiences, which makes us know all that we know, including what we don't know, that Sakshi Tattva available in this embodiment, Swadeha Matraste Avalokiti. When it is directly known, say, Ashesha Jagataha Tattvam Labheta Eva. The Tattva, the true nature, the basis of entire Jagat is what? Labheta Eva is certainly gained. Do you know why certainly gained? This Sakshi itself is the basis of entire Jagat. Sakshi available in me itself is, see, look here. Sakshi in me and Sakshi in you. What is the distinction? Here there are 4 tube lights and 3 fans are there. Okay. No tube light is one and the same, no 2 fans are one and the same. But electricity is one and the same. Likewise, no 2 embodiments are one and the same, but Sakshi in that is only one and the same. But how they appear to be different? Gadgets are different. Upadhis are different. Antakarana, Sanskaras, these are different. Like pots. 1,000 pots may be there, and it may appear like 1,000 pot spaces are there. Space is one. In 1,000 buckets of water, 1,000 reflection of sun may be appearing, but sun is one and the same. So like this, so in all embodiment, the Sakshi is one, and therefore one, the Sakshi in my embodiment, if I know directly, he says, Ashe Jagataha Tattvam Labheta Eva. So, as good as entire, the basis of entire Jagat is known, he says, Atra, here means to this effect, Sanshayaha na kartavyaha. Please don't have any doubt. Why? But sir, I have not discovered that. Better discover it. Till then, don't have doubt. How? Why? Because this is something verified. Verified. First, number 1, it is declared by who? Shruti, Vedas. Vedas who have given? Ishvara. So Ishvara will not blab something which is nonsense. Okay? That much you should know. Number 1. Number 2, maybe Shruti says, many things Shruti is told may not be directly true. It may be Arthavada, praise or something like that. Maybe true, but here what is told by Shruti exactly verified by Jnanis, Vidvad Anubhava is there. So Vidvad Anubhava is there. The Jnanis have directly verified. Number 3, it can be proved logically also. Yukti also is there. So therefore, on 3 touchstones of, that means the Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava, it has been verified. So you have enough data to have Shraddha, though you have not directly discovered. Is it that all that we trust, we verify and then? In fact, the modern man have developed a habit of swallowing anything and everything when it comes through from where? Huh? Internet, mass media, that's okay. Internet is in the mass media now. So newspaper, nuisance paper onward. Nuisance paper onward. So internet and everything, whatever it may be, all that is what? Swallowing. Editorials. Best thing, never read those editorials. If somebody is sitting in some air-conditioned cabin in one hand cigarette, other hand beer glass. I am telling beer glass, something else also may be there. So, and this fellow is dictating, and those brain waves you are swallowing them. So that is what. Because they, you know, it is business for them. They are earning their bread, and you are mortgaging your brain there. That is what you are doing. So that better be careful in swallowing all these editorials, etc. You know, that should be, that independent thinking must be there. You know, Nani Palkewala, of what stature he was in budget, etc. And nothing. Now he has become very old possibly. So So every budget means not elaborated. Now he is taking for elaboration now. Anandasya samaptirya pratyagatmani sadhuna pradarshate nubhutyatra spashtam sarvajaninaya. Now, this Anvaya. Pratyagatmani ya anandasya samaptihi. Pratyagatmani ya anandasya samaptihi. Sa adhuna. Be careful there. Not sadhuna. There is no sadhu there. Sa adhuna. A sandhi it is. That is sa adhuna. Sa adhuna. Sarvajaninaya anubhutya atra spashtam pradarshate. Sa adhuna sarvajaninaya anubhutya atra spashtam pradarshate. Pratyagatmani ya anandasya samapti. In Pratyagatma, what is that? Anandasya samapti. Samapti here is the final accomplishment of Ananda. There you can add that Purvam Ukta, already told earlier. Where was it told? We have forgotten. Just make a note. Stanza 194. In 194, stanza 194, it was hinted. What was hinted? So, besides Atma is the thing to be known, Atma is the one wherein Samapti means the final, the end, accomplishment of Paramananda is there. Beyond that, there is no Ananda at all. So, that was hinted there. So, that is what? Pratyagatmani ya Anandasya Samapti. Samapti. Yes, samapti means not that khatam hona nahi hai, accomplishment, prapti, samyak apti, for accomplishment. So, samapti, sa, it was not described elaborately there, that accomplishment of Paramananda in Atma, adhuna, now from stanza 201 to 209. Here he is introducing only. Now here afterwards up to 209, he says, adhuna now sarvajaninaya anubhutya, based on universal experience. Look, Atma is Ananda Swarupa, he is proving not Vidvad Anubhava. A Jnani who has directly discovered Paramananda, you may say, we are thinking whether to take to the means of gaining Atma Jnana or not. For that we should get convinced what is that? What is Atma is Paramananda Swarupa. And you are taught a Jnani who has already got the Paramananda. We want to gain that, but before that you prove to us that Atma is Paramananda Swarupa. So therefore say, by universal experience of one and all, not the Jnani as such, even a lay person what he experiences, based on that he says, Sarvajaninaya, by universal Anubhutya experience. Atra, here from 201 to 209, Spashtam Pradarshati. Very clearly, it is now going to be shown that Atma is Ananda Swarupa based on our daily experiences. Not even sleep. Okay, you may say daily experience we know. What is it? Sleep. That is one, but that is not the one, other one. So what is it? Let us see now. Now, by the by, this is the elaboration of the subsequent portion of Brihadaranyaka Mantra 147. Let us see that phrase. There it is said, Tadetat preyaha putrat preyaha vittat preyaha Anyasmad sarvasmad antarataram yadayam atma. This is the phrase of 147 Brihadaranyaka, which is now going to be explained now from 201 to 209. What is it? Tadetat preyaha putra. Thing is, what is the most dear to us? If I ask you, what answer will you give? Don't spell out, you make a note on it. Whatever you may say this is the most dear to you. He is going to point out. Common things he says. Tadetad. Etad means this Atma. He says, this Atma, he says, preyaha, dearer, then what? Putra, then the son. Putra is dear to everyone or not? At least when born, okay? Afterwards pata nahi hai. So at least when born is what? Dear. So, but you see, look here. Afterward the upbringing must be such that he is dear, all the children. See, look here, responsibility of the parents. Don't blame the children. So it is responsibility of the parents to bring up the children properly. If they have gone the wrong means, who are responsible? It says, in olden days in Italy, the custom was, if the children misbehave, means when they grow up, do you know who are punished? Parents. It is the right way of punishment. Parents are being punished because they are responsible for the upbringing. Anyway, so now I say, so putra tadetat, this Atma, of course, he is going to prove that, just what Shruti has said. So, Atma is dearer than the son. Vittat preha. With preyaha vitta. Dearer than the wealth, money. Anyasmat sarvasma. So, whatever that you hold as dear in the entire world, whatever it may be, then all those things, Atma is what? Dearer means the most dear, Priyatama. There may be Priya, Priyatara, dear, dearer, and Priyatama is the dearest. Atma is the most dear compared to all things, beings or objects that you generally hold as dear in the world. So, Sarvasmat. Why so? He says, the reason is that, and the Shruti gives the reason. Why it is so? Antarataram. It is the most proximate one. All this will be discussed, analyzed and proved by the author here. Most proximate one, Yadayamatma, means whatever, this is the Atma Tattva that is described. Means in the world, whatever is considered to be the most dear, so, and has to be sought. And now that means most dear, if you think Atma is still more dearer. Don't you struggle to accomplish the thing that is dear to you? If Atma is the most dear, certainly we should put forth effort to discover what is Atma Swarupa. Reason given is Antarataram. Antara here means here Sannikta, the most proximate. Atma is the most proximate and therefore it is the most dear principle. How so is now step by step now being proved. Vittat putra priya putrat pinda pinda tatendriyam. Indriyebhyah priya prana pranaha atma priyatamastatah. Anvaya. Putraha vittat priyaha. Putraha vittat priyaha. Pindaha putrat priyaha. Pindaha putrat priyaha. Pinda tatha indriyam pindat add priyam. Tatha indriyam Pindat, add Priyam. Pranaha Indriyebhyaha Priyaha. Pranaha Indriyebhyaha Priyaha. Atma Tataha Priyatamaha. Atma Tataha Priyatamaha. Putraha Vittat Priya. He has made many statements. There is one link is there. As you proceed, whatever that is held as more dear is more proximate to you, and the earlier one is more remote to you. Putraha Vittat Priyaha. See, Vittam Priyam or not? First not to be taken Putra, Vitta. Wealth, money, wealth is dear to all. So Vittam Priyam. Now you say, more dear than the wealth, money is who? Putraha. So therefore what? Putraha, the son. Putra means children. Not simply son only and not daughter. Don't bring those things here, okay? So that may be in the West, not in India still. So Putraha, that is, the son is dear, Vittat Priyaha, is dearer than the wealth. See, for the sake of son, the father may be ready to spend any amount. Suppose his health is not good, etc. He is ready to spend any amount to restore the health. For his sake, he is ready to sacrifice the wealth is dear to him, but for the sake of son, he is ready to sacrifice. Now, next step. Pindaha Putrat Priyaha. Pinda is Sharira, one's own body. With respect to wealth, son is dearer, but with respect, now the comparison between one's own body and the son, which is dearer? Don't spell out, okay? You may think, oh, if we say we'll be branded as selfish. Never mind, okay? So, one's own body is more dearer than the son. You know that Akbar Birbal story? See, when they were going for a stroll, so Akbar saw a monkey jumping from trees to tree, and a baby monkey, mother monkey it was, a baby monkey was clinging to the mother. So the Akbar said, see how dear, that means that for that monkey that child is. Akbar said, Maharaj, not so. So oneself is more dear than even the child. How is it? You know, usual dispute between Akbar and Birbal. So he kept quiet. He did it because he can't argue. He is emperor, no? So therefore he didn't. So what he did? So he got hold of one mother monkey with the baby monkey. Had got constructed one big tank, water tank. With water tank, to one outlet at the bottom, other outlet at the inlet at the top. So, and the tank was so deep that the monkey can't jump out of the water tank as well. And the tank was empty, so he blocked the outlet, and the monkey with the baby was put, and the water was gushed in. So he called Akbar, let us see now what happens. So water was gushing and the level is increasing. The mother monkey, what did it do? Lifted the baby monkey up, because it knows water means danger for them. Say, up. Akbar is saying, see, did I not tell you? See how the baby is dear to his Maharaj, wait. Wait for a while, he said. So up, water is low. So water came up to the neck. It lifted still up. Water came out the what? The nose. It still took it up on the head. Water crossed the nose level of the mother monkey. Suddenly kept the baby down and stood down there. Of course, Birbal was very cautious. He gushed out the water. So what happened? Yes, the baby was certainly dear, but not at the cost of my life. In some cases, exceptions may be there, but this is a general principle as such. Maybe one may sacrifice for the child, etc. Not, we can't say that, but this is the exceptional case. But general psychology is this only as such. So, therefore, now he points out, so there is putrat, that is putrat pindaha priyam. Now he says, then the body says tatha indriyam pindat priyam. A particular sense organ or organ of action is dearer than the body. Means, so what is that? He means that is tatha indriyam pindat priyam. So that means to save a particular, to save a particular organ, he may do sacrifice. This also pinda means he can do some harm to the body also. Again, this like this amputation, etc. Is read means amputation means what? A particular means removing a particular portion of the body. He is ready to do that. Pranaha indriyebhyaha priyaha. Now he is ready to sacrifice the indriya also. Suppose the life is in danger, he will get rid of some indriya also. So tatha indriyebhyaha priyaha. Pranaha indriyebhyaha priyaha. So now here, up to here, they show more and more inner things now. Wealth, of course, dear, but outside the body. Sun also is outside the body, but more proximate than the wealth. Body is still more proximate than the sun. Again, the indriya is more proximate than the body. Again, so prana is more proximate than the indriya. Further, atma, myself, is still more proximate. So therefore it says, tataha. Tataha means prana, then the prana. Atma priyatamaha. So atma is more dear. Oneself is more dear. Now the question comes, why other things are dear? We have seen the degree of comparison, but wealth also is dear, sun also is dear, the body also is dear, the indriya also is dear, prana also is dear. Maybe atma is dearest, but they also are dear. Do you know what for they are dear? For the sake of oneself, for the sake of myself. Because they give me happiness, they are dear. Suppose the same thing which gives me happiness turns and gives me sorrow, I am no more interested. Means what is more interested is what? Myself than the other thing. So that is explained. Svatma bhogasya hetutvat pranadau pritirishyate. Na svatoto na samukhya vesha pritiryata tatha. There is alternate reading also given the footnote there in the place of mukhya vesha pritiryata tatha. Other reading is mukhya hyatma pritihi yatha tatha. Both readings are available. Anvaya pranadau pritihi svatma bhogasya hetutva. Svatma bhogasya hetutvat ishyate. Swataha pritihi na. Swataha afterwards add pritihi. Swataha then add pritihi na. Ataha yatha vesha pritihi tatha sa mukhya na. Sa mukhya na. Or if you take the alternate reading, so then you can take ataha yatha hi atma pritihi tatha sa mukhya na. In the place of vesha priti, you have to put atma pritihi. Yatha atma pritihi tatha sa mukhya na. See, pranadau, in any blessed thing from prana onwards up to vitta, he says any priti is there. Do you know what for it is? Svatma bhogasya hetutva. Whether it is prana or indriya or pinda sharira or putra or vitta, they are dear. Do you know why? Hetu here is the means. They are the means of one's own joy. Any other thing will be dear because it is a source of joy. The moment a thing which is dear because it is a source of joy appears to be the other way as the source of sorrow, no more interest. Have you come across this elsewhere? See, Brihadaranyaka, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Anything dear is for the sake of oneself only. So that is what the truth here from based on different Shruti he is now explaining. So pranadau pritihi, that love one has got, one feels them to be dear on account of what? Svatma bhogasya hetutva. Because they are hetu, being the means, the sadhana of svatma bhoga, one's own enjoyment, one's own joy. So therefore that priti is what? Ishyate. Ishyate means angikriyate, accepted. Means one has got the love for prana, indriya, sharira, putra, vitta, etc. Anything it can be. So because they serve as the means of one's own joy, and therefore he says, Swataha pritihi na. They are not dear for the sake of themselves. That priti, swataha, on account of that object or being by itself is not so, because if that were the case, it should be so all along. But we find the thing held to be dear becomes no further dear after some time, etc. possible. Need not be necessarily, but it is possible. Na swataha. So therefore he says, where the more priti is there now? In oneself or on those things? Those things and beings are dear for the sake of oneself. So more love is for whom? Oneself. That is what Vedanta says. Know the truth and directly try to know why this Atma is most. What is the speciality in Atma to be the one object of being the most dear? What is that? You find out. So that is that illustration he said, it is a secondary love and not the primary love. Really speaking, everyone loves oneself externally, no reason can be expected. But if one loves something else, there is a reason. Because of this, I love this. But why do I love myself? We don't know, but that is the truth. But there is a reason. Do you know why? What do we love? Anything that is the source of joy we love. Our Swarupa is Paramananda Swarupa. We don't know, but the consequence is seen. That's why it is the most dear. Here he has given the same thing as most proximate. He is going to establish. Let us see. Swasti prajabhyah paripalena nyayena margena mahi maheshaah lokam mahindra shubhamastu nityam lokah samastah sukhino bhavantu kale varshatu parjanyah prithvi sasrashali yesho yam shovarahita brahmana svantu nirbhaya